We're okay? All right. Can I go ahead and maybe do a roll call? Would that be all right with you? Since Vince is usually the one that does it, but, right? Or do I do it?
I'm not sure if Vince, I don't recall Vince doing a roll call, but
Okay.
we usually just a visual roll call. But why don't you go ahead and make it official and
Vince Rhodes. If he shows up later, we'll change that. James McCookie. Can you hear us, Mr. McCookie?
Hey, Connie,
Yes.
you're coming in real hard to hear. If you can hear me, it's like real delayed and broken up.
All right, well, we've got our IT people here. Mr. McCookie, I was trying to do a roll call. Did it work? James McCookie? John Mays?
here.
All right, did you want to?
Jim, can you hear?
Jim, can you hear us?
You're like an echo.
Yeah.
Try being a little bit further back from it.
Okay.
You sound better there.
Okay.
Okay, is it better now? Connie, do you want me to run this meeting?
I do.
Okay. So, Jim, can you hear me? Even with an echo, can you struggle through it? No? Is there a different microphone that you would like me to use or speak into? Is one of these?
Better.
That one's
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jim, I'd like to get a motion, if you have the opportunity to take a look at the minutes from June and December, I'd like to get a motion to have those minutes approved as recorded.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, we're a little shorthanded today, so I'm going to say that I'm seconding that motion. Those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The minutes are approved as recorded. The first item on the agenda is the update for the hiring list, and Chief Green is here, and we'll hear from Chief Green initially.
Thank you. I just updated the hiring list, and we did make an offer to Daniel Eifel, and he will be starting February 21st. It is Sunday, and he will be replacing Rick McGee in his retirement. And as far as the other updates, I have removal letters I'd like to review with the commission, and pretty much that will be updating the hiring list. So if I can go ahead and
Connie, do we have a copy? Do we have electronic copies or paper copies of the removal letters?
Of these letters, I don't have them. You have them.
I have all the letters right here.
We can
Okay.
send those to you if you want me to after the meeting.
No, you just have to sort of carry us through. You'll have to carry us through it because Jim, you don't have those either. So
I don't. No.
we'll just listen carefully to what Chief says, and then we'll act on it as accordingly.
The first candidate removal is Jacob Carson. He failed to show for his agility test, and we were going to remove him from the list. And then we have candidate Jacob Adams. He failed the agility test while he was performing it, so we were going to remove him from our hiring list. We have two candidates that were passed over 3 times. It was Corey Henson and Corey Church. So they will be removed from consideration of hiring. And I have a group of candidates that requested to be removed from the fire list, either due to not interested in the job anymore or they have other positions. And I'll just read their names off. Philip Breskin, Mitchell Carver, Joshua Montag, Jarrett Resch, David Foster, and Elliot Smith. As I said, these gentlemen either didn't have any interest in the job anymore, or they had other positions on other fire departments. And The next 6 candidates we were unable to make contact with. We attempted telephone, email, and certified mail, and we never got any return interest in from them. So I'll just read those names off. Keith Curtis, Daniel Moretz, Matthew Perdue, Chester Conley,
2181, 2200 RP.
and Justin Borgesi, and Isaac, I can't even pronounce the last name, it sounds like,
George Nora,
it's a Honegger, I don't even,
Honegg.
yeah, Honegger.
Honegger.
That's about it. And that's all the candidates I have removed from the list.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to remove candidates Carson and Adams for no-show and failed agility chess respectively. I'd like to make a motion to remove Henson and Church for being passed over 3 times. Can I get a second for that?
Yeah, I'll second.
Okay, a motion's been made and been seconded. All in favor of removing those 4 names from the list, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion is carried. Those names will be removed. The next group is being removed from the list because they are no longer interested. These are candidates Reskin, Carver, Montag, Resch, Foster, and Smith. Those candidates will be removed because they've expressed that they are no longer interested. That is the motion. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Motion has been seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion carries. Those candidates will be removed. The final 6 names I'm making a motion to have them removed and taken out of consideration because we've been failed to contact them, as Chief Green has mentioned. Those names are Curtis, Muritz, Perdue, Conley, Borsi, and Honegger. They should be removed from the list for failing to respond to repeated contacts through various means. Motion is made to remove those names. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those names will be removed from the list as requested by Chief Green.
That's all I have.
Okay, if that takes care of those 2 items of business, Jim, can I get a motion to, actually, before we adjourn, County, do you have any idea when our next meeting might be?
I don't have a date for the next meeting, but I'm thinking we won't need one until we have a need, right? That's what we normally do. This was kind of even a surprise because of those name removals.
Okay,
So
we'll,
can I give you a date, like, that's convenient later on when we have a need?
yep, we'll table that next meeting date for discussion to be determined, and County will contact us via email to coordinate that next meeting date. I'm entertaining motions to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn. I second the motion. All in favor? Aye, and that motion is passed. We stand adjourned at time 3:44.